and welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of ShElite, the hardest working woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey Baby. Joining me, of course, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family-eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my Adam Cole, baby, Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah.
Hey Katie, hell of an accent you got there.
Oh, thank you very much. Hi, Matt.
Perfect timing, yeah, no kidding.
Nailed it. I just wanted to try something new. Pull a Yonkings, do an accent for the beginning. Shout out to TC. I definitely can't do it the whole show, though. I really... What is that broke-ass Irish accent? Fuck you, I did my best.
I was gonna say, I feel like as, you...
It's like
as you keep going, it might just
descend. It's literally a mix of, Irish, Scottish, and everything like that, and it's not good. It's not... I've heard worse. But I did my best, and that's all that fucking matters. But yeah, this actually is the ShElite Showcase, I swear. I promise. It's me. Hi.
Katie, is that you?
Oh my god, crazy. I should have, put a hat on. Another Sasha Banks reveal kind of thing.
Just a hat and then just just kidding, it was me.
The accent disappeared faster than Kofi's Jamaican accent.
Never forget.
He honestly had it for a long time. And then they just randomly dropped it. And then he got caught out during the whole DX thing. Which, that was the funniest part about it. Because no one really, noticed. And then Triple H is like, aren't you Jamaican?
Where the hell did your accent go? Kofi's face said it all.
Yeah, I know. It needs work. I'm no actor. I'm no actress. I did my best. That's all that matters. Oh well. Who cares? ShElite Showcase.
You gave it your best.
I gave it the old college try, and I went to college. So that's saying something.
I'm still in college.
You got time, kiddo. You're doing great. Proud of you.
Yeah.
But let's just jump in. Let's just talk some news and rumors. The Royal Rumble happened this weekend. Did you watch it?
Did. Yeah, not live, but I watched it Sunday morning because I had a family event to go to the exact same time, 6 to 10. I was like,
damn, that's terrible.
Yeah,
that's terrible. Overall thoughts. I'll get into people who returned and stuff, but overall thoughts of the Rumble.
I liked it. I mean, I know people are giving it shit. I mean, there's some things, honestly, I kind of criticize a little bit, but nothing near as bad as people on Twitter and stuff. But of course, they always have something to complain about.
True.
I still thought it was good. I liked it, but also that's just me. I'm a sucker for the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna love the pay-per-view regardless. The ending obviously was the best part, the saddest part also, but good pay-per-view overall. I think I liked it.
Listen, if I never seen a soap opera like that before, that was insane.
Dude, I legit kind of cried a little. I felt so bad.
I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I was shook. Obviously, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, the bloodline imploded. It's been a week. You guys, it's literally everywhere. Sammy hit Roman in the back with a chair, turning his back. Jay also turning his back on the bloodline.
I know, right? This kind of like how you said the soap opera of it all. Oh
literally
my god, Jay was the one who hated Sammy the most, and he's the one walking out with him. That is, brings a tear to my eye.
After the fact, Jay posted on his Instagram, I'm out with the blood emoji and running back, and it was a picture of him and Roman. I was like, oh my god, we're getting it. I'm so excited. Main event Jey Uso's back. Yeah. SmackDown tomorrow is gonna be insane.
Oh, I cannot wait to see. There's no way we can't tune insane. Exactly.
But at the Rumble, we got a plethora of things happening. Pat McAfee came back.
Yes, Corey Graves' reaction was everything, but I'm like, no, I love Pat McAfee as a commentator. Obviously not when he was feuding with Adam Cole. I was like, fuck this guy. But then he became a commentator, and I was like, dude, I love this guy.
Dude, like, so Pat coming back was a complete surprise to everybody. Like, he lied to Michael Cole's face multiple times. Like, Michael Cole and Corey Graves' reactions were genuine because they didn't know Pat was coming back.
Oh yeah, no one knew.
It was fantastic. It was so well done. And let's just talk about people who came back in the Rumble. In the women's Rumble, because that's where the most things happened. Excuse me. So obviously Rhea fucking Ripley won the Royal Rumble, as she should.
Yes, she did.
From number 1. That's my girl. That's all I wanted in life, and I got it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I'm so happy.
Yeah, exactly. All is right with the world. For the most part.
For the most part. But in the Women's Rumble, Natalya came back after her getting her nose broken by Shayna a few months ago.
I loved her gear. I thought it was really cute. The white and the pink.
Yeah, an inspiration to her dad, actually, which was really cool.
I know.
There's a lot of love for the parents of people. Asuka came back, but like Dark Asuka came back, which is what people have been wanting. Oh man, listen,
dude.
Ooh, I love it. I'm so into it. I can't wait. Excuse me. Piper Niven, no longer Dewdrop. Piper Niven came back. We also had Karen, come back. With now the fastest elimination in a Royal Rumble. For the women, I'm sorry. Congratulations, Chelsea Green.
I was gonna say, I was like, because like, they were saying, oh, that broke a Royal Rumble record and stuff, and I was like, I thought Santino Marella held that record.
Yeah, for the men, I believe it's still Santino Marella. For the women, it was Liv, but now it is Chelsea at like 4 seconds or something.
Honestly, props to Liv though, because she went from having the fastest elimination, like least amount of time in a Rumble, to now having the most time in a Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did.
Also, oh my god, the end of the way Rhea won was just incredible. Like,
oh yeah,
Liv got the mist sprayed in her eyes, and she, tried to eliminate Rhea, and then the way with Rhea, just, the Hurricane Rana. Like, yeah, technically it's a Hurricane Rana. Like, yeah,
it's a Hurricane Rana.
Baby. Like, yeah, like the way, but dude, oh my god, bam! I was like, right on her back onto the mat. I'm like, what a way to end the Rumble. Like, just boom. I was like, poor Liv, but that was awesome. Like,
that last, Jesus said it best. The ending sequence for the women's Rumble is the best. Like, having Asuka, Rhea, and Liv on the outside was so smart. Because then you just had Asuka missed Liv, Rhea just sweeping the legs out from under Asuka, Liv blind finding her way through the ropes to grab Rhea, Hurricane Rana, Rhea wins.
I know. Not only that, but just to really show, like, the freaking strength Rhea has. This girl was holding herself up from being, like, touching the floor because she was already thrown over the top rope. She was holding on for dear life. And then on top of that, she uses her legs and her core strength to lift up and grab Liv and bam, right off the apron.
Listen, my core strength ain't shit, so
Yeah, mine either, so...
all the respect.
Yeah, exactly. And then just Liv for taking that spot, just the boom. I was like, ow, like, fuck.
That was insane.
It was good, though. Good spot.
And of course, for the men's Rumble, Senior Cody Rhodes won the Rumble. Yes, it was expected, but it was still really good. It was still a good moment. Gunther deserves Best Supporting Actor award. That man now holds the longest time for a Rumble, overpassing Rey Mysterio. I believe Gunther's is at like 70 minutes and some change. I don't remember the seconds. But
yeah,
from number 1 to 30 for Gunther, that means they have so much faith in him, and that's so cool to see.
I have some thoughts and my criticisms about the men's Rumble, mostly the ending. Mostly the ending.
Okay.
two things. One, fucking Logan Paul, the crypto freaking scam con artist in the damn Rumble. Yep. Fuck that shit.
I mean, are we surprised?
Second, he eliminates Seth fucking Rollins. I'm like, dude, oh my god. Seth better kick his ass. Like, I want Seth to go find him, like, crash his stupid podcast and go kick his ass. Like, do it, Seth.
I mean,
I'll bring you the cinder block.
Definitely gonna lead to, because that's one of the things they've been teasing, is them at the Rumble. So, or at the Mania, sorry. So,
that was like the Rumble,
I mean, it did happen at the Rumble, but the match between the two of them at Mania is what I keep kind of seeing reports about.
Yeah, which I hope Rollins kicks his freaking ass. But also, we talked about this a little bit in our predictions from last week's episode. We were talking about, like, dude, first of all, the fact that they, like, I don't even like Cody, but the fact that they spoiled his return as anticipated as it was already something in itself. And we thought he was going to do it we thought he was going to be the one to win from number 1. The dude's return was already spoiled, and he comes out at number 30. I was like, this isn't even has nothing to do against Cody. This just has to do with the booking of how they booked his return. I'm just thinking, like, you'd imagine the pop. Like, here he got a pretty good pop, like, despite, you know, even though everyone knew at that point he is going to be number 30. But imagine if they never said anything. They didn't have those video packages of Cody declaring himself, and then at number 30 he comes back and then wins. Like, I feel like it would have been a lot more ecstatic for the crowd, especially. But that's honestly a criticism I had. I was just like, if you're gonna, you know, why would you ruin a return like that?
Yeah, I never really understood why they chose to do that. I mean, I don't book any of the shows or anything like that. But that is also another reason. Cody was literally cleared officially that morning.
Well, I don't know, man. I still feel like they didn't have to say anything. Cause
I mean,
feel
they
like
didn't.
It would have actually. I think it would have. I don't mean about being cleared. I meant like the video packages. I think it would have been better even because if he wasn't cleared, at least there was no like speculation to begin with. Like, oh shit, we're gonna get Cody. You know, like, so if he wasn't cleared until that day, I feel like it would have worked better also because it would have been a surprise regardless, or, you know, people wouldn't be expecting him, you know, like, oh shit, we're gonna get Cody, but then if he's not cleared, just kidding, you know, you're not.
Yeah, like, a lot of people expected Naomi to be number 30, but, we got Nia Jax.
I mean,
whoa.
not that part of the family that I wanted, not the member of the, you know, of
the bloodline.
Yeah, basically.
Basically, yeah.
But, and then also, just one last thing, I get, because technically they did unify the titles, so I get that, but I don't know, man, especially after what happened in the end, I just wish that, like, Sami Zayn, I know, maybe, I don't know, I just feel like this would have been perfect for Sami Zayn to have his moment, not only the WrestleMania moment, but to finally win a championship at WrestleMania. I just feel like that should have been for him. Like, I just think that it would have worked out a lot more perfectly, and I just feel like Cody is just kind of thrown in to a bloodline feud as, like, he's like a wild card at this point. Like, think, like, Sami Zayn is gonna is already, like, on his way at this point to having the perfect, like, you know, the perfect, like, storybook ending, you know, winning with a win over Roman Reigns for a title at Mania. That's perfect. You know, even the seeds were planted at Mania, or at the Rumble, excuse me. But now we have Cody to worry about, which is a completely different, you know, like something completely off topic. So I'm just thinking, like, maybe if I know people were giving this idea, but he already announced that it's for the undisputed, you know, Universal WWE Championship. But at the time, before he made that announcement on Raw, people were saying, well, let Sami win one title and then, you know, Cody win the other one, which I think is a better idea, but I'm not Booker of the Year.
Yeah. So going off what Matt said, he said Sami ain't winning that belt, Cody's story with his family, and finally being, I don't know why I said it like The Rock, finally being the first is far better. Plus, Sami is gonna get a shot more than likely at Elimination Chamber because it's in Montreal.
But is he gonna win?
He's probably not going to win, but this story alone is probably going to lead to Sammy and Kevin teaming back up, taking belts off of the Usos, but as of right now, is Jay even going to defend the titles with Jimmy? Like, there's too many...
It might be Solo.
Oh, I love Solo's Kava.
Yeah, so it could be. I mean, they let Sami Zayn be in replacement of Jay. You know, they let him replace, right? It was Jay who got injured during the match.
Or they could pull the card of being like, well, technically, Sammy defended those titles successfully with Jay, not Jimmy, on Raw. But there's a lot of different ways they can go about this.
There's so many factors to consider, but I feel like this Cody storyline could have happened any other time. Like, it did not have to be at WrestleMania.
I mean, but it was going to be at Mania, though, because...
Oh, obviously. I'm not saying that,
everything about Cody coming back, the torn titty, like, it... That just really helped elevate, like, what he's going to become again.
Yeah, and I get that, but I just feel like this could have happened any other pay-per-view, especially if Cody's such a top name. It could have worked regardless of it being at Mania or not. That's just my opinion. And I just think Sami Zayn, like, he's waited... I guess technically Cody has too. Dude hasn't won a world title and at all. So I guess that makes sense. I guess they both haven't won their world title. But I feel like Sami's just had, like, he's been having this momentum. It just seemed more... It seemed like a better fit. I feel like Cody could have this storyline with anyone, not just Roman Reigns, you know?
Sami is going to have a moment. What that will be and when that will be,
a singles moment though, you know.
And he will, like 100%.
But when?
Honestly, if I were to guess, because Roman's more than likely going to drop down to like more part-time stuff soon.
Part-timer.
I would say probably even next year, and that's not even. I mean, it's February 2nd. What up?
Yeah, dude, time goes by so fast though. It's gonna be next year before we know it, and we're gonna be talking about remember last year in February when we said
exactly. Alright, so I'll read these comments in the chat real quick, and then I'm gonna move on from Rumble stuff. Matt said, I like Sammy. Sammy can't beat Roman. I mean,
it seems like poetic justice though.
It would be.
I know it doesn't,
but
it doesn't seem believable. I get it, but it would be like, again, like poetic justice, you know. And even if you have like Kevin Owens interfering and stuff,
I mean, everything is possible. NHS Nightmares. I think they're gonna do with. They're gonna go do with Sammy. He's going to mess with Roman and the Bloodline until Mania. Then after that, it's going to turn into a heated feud between Sammy and the Bloodline. That is possible. I mean, like I said, Elimination Chamber is this month in Montreal.
Shit.
That's. I mean, tis the season.
Tis the season of Mania.
Tis the season. We're on the road to WrestleMania, folks. Less than 60 days, or exactly 60. I don't remember. Roughly 60-ish days until WrestleMania.
60 somewhat days.
And then Vince said story kind of needs to be at Mania. No Rhodes won the title, let alone gone to Mania. I understand.
That is true.
Okay.
I can see it.
And plus, like, if you like really dive deep into the history, there was the whole Rhodes family Shield feud that happened in like 2013-ish, I think. So there's
a really like what goes around comes around, I guess.
Exactly.
I just feel like with the storyline that's going on, it's just the Bloodline storyline is just so perfect right now. I just feel like Cody's just kind of.
Well, I mean,
but again, it depends what they do.
As of right now, Cody's kind of like dealing with some stuff on Raw. Like, I mean, he just finally like called out Roman, so like it's probably the feud between Roman and Cody's probably not even gonna kick up until after Elimination Chamber.
It has to at this point. I just feel like, I think like maybe, I feel like at this point they're gonna close the book on the Sami Roman stuff at Elimination Chamber, and whatever happens, like again, kind of like you said with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn teaming up, that is a whole separate thing. It has it's separate from Roman Reigns. I feel like they're gonna be kind of doing their own thing, the rest of the Bloodline, and then you have Roman Reigns specifically with Cody Rhodes.
Exactly. But there are some more returns on Monday Night Raw.
Yes,
Rick
there was.
Boogs, which, not gonna lie, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, completely forgot about Rick Boogs.
Poor guy.
I remember the injury, because I was just like, oh, that's terrible, because like my heart broke, because like you don't want to see somebody go down like that. It was terrible.
At Mania
last year. Like, this man's been gone for almost a year, which is insane.
I know.
And then they re-showed it on Raw. I was like, oh, God, that's terrible. So he came back, squashed Miz. I don't know what they're going to do with Rick Boogs, but I don't know.
Poor Miz. But that's what I like about the Miz. Like, he's always willing. People... No one knows how to put talent over like the Miz. He is more than willing to lose, no matter how many times it happens, no matter how bad it makes him look. He's willing to do it, and he still is happy with what he does. He still loves what he does. He doesn't bitch and complain about it.
Yeah, so, that's very true.
Shout out to the Miz. I love that guy. Would love to meet him one day and tell him that he's awesome.
I would love to meet Maurice. And I'd love to meet Miz and tell him that I wish I was him so I could have
Miz. I wanted Maurice in the Rumble. I didn't get that. But
you know who did we get in the Rumble though? We got Michelle McCool, baby.
Dude, from the freaking like audience, she was chilling with her daughters in UGG boots and everything.
Because they told her like that day that she was gonna be in the Rumble. Yeah. I was like, you bastards! How dare you? But she killed it.
She was in the Rumble. I was gonna say at least she was in the Rumble.
She needs to be in every Rumble from here on out. I love her.
I feel like that has to be her thing, like the woman with the most Rumble appearances.
I mean, I think she's been in every one so far.
I believe so, if I remember.
Somebody can fact check me on that. I don't remember the first, but I'm pretty sure she's been in almost every one. But while people are fact checking me, we also saw the return of the moonwalking, trash talking princess of Staten Island, Carmella. I'm so happy she's back. Mella is money. She has a shot at being in the is that the chamber? Yeah. I was like trying to think. I was like, that is in the chamber, right? She has a shot next week to go into the chamber to be the challenger at Mania for Bianca. It's a whole thing. You guys can figure it out. But I'm happy she's back. That means she's healthy in every shape and form, and that's all we wanted. We wanted Mella to be okay.
I love Mella. Yeah. She made me go back and watch Total Divas. That honestly, Total Divas is like my complete guilty pleasure. But like, I just love seeing like the more real, or as real as it can get, side of some of the women in wrestling. But honestly, like wrestlers like Mella and like Trinity and stuff, like the wrestlers I love to see are kind of what kept me going. Because Ronda on that season, I'm just like, God damn. I was just like,
she was atrocious.
I did not like seeing Ronda on that season. But of course, I wanted to watch for Mella. I watched for Trinity or Naomi mostly those two. Oh, and Sonya. Sonya Deville also.
Love me some Sonya Deville.
Yes.
Then we figured out, as of yesterday in America, but 2 days ago, I guess technically, in Japan, Kota Ibushi is now a free agent. Yeah. He will be fighting Speedball Mike Bailey at Bloodsport. I can't remember what number off the top of my head. And now there's talks that he's going to be fighting Manny Pacquiao. Which, if people don't know who Manny Pacquiao is, he's a boxer. He's one of the most famous boxers of all time, probably. He's very popular. I saw that, and I said, what? Why does Pacquiao want to box him? Like, if Kota Ibushi, like, I love Kota, but like, huh? Where did this?
I don't know, man, but I'm like, dude, I will watch just for Kota Ibushi.
I'm like just so.
I am gonna miss him in New Japan, but I cannot wait to see what he does. Obviously, he's going to GCW, so of course this dude's just diving right back into.
Oh yeah, he's going it down. It's crazy. Yeah. I think no, he might. Never mind. I'm thinking of different things. I saw a lot of different graphic things floating around. That was a fake one.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kota. Hopefully he is going to be happier away from New Japan, seeing as how he hasn't been really, quote unquote, with the company. Yeah. And then there was all that stuff that happened while he was injured. That Yeah. So leave. This is for everybody. Leave your toxic relationships. I know that doesn't mean a lot coming from me, but leave your toxic relationships, everybody.
You'll find better things in life, just like Kota Ibushi did.
Literally.
Or something that he likes better.
You gotta focus on yourself, not the other person.
There's something else out there for you.
Exactly.
Basically.
Wow, look at us go, just giving life advice. I'm so proud of us.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to the ShElite Showcase TED Talk. We'll get you next week.
Yeah.
AEW announces they're finally doing some house shows. Or
live
quote-unquote
events.
live shows, live events, whatever you want to call them.
I'm excited.
The first one is going to be March 18th in Ohio. It's going to be called... The events are going to be called AEW House Rules. It makes the most sense because you have 900 people on your rosters and not all of them get TV time. So, like, you gotta do something here.
Exactly. Just utilize some of these people, and then, you can get more fans, more eyes on them, and then...
Exactly. Bada bing, bada boom.
Exactly. I'm excited. I hope they come to El Paso, because even WWE Live comes to El Paso, so please.
Yeah, it's gonna be, like, on select weekends. They only announced Ohio first. Didn't they do, like, one house show when they first got started? Oh, I don't remember.
Technically, they've done a couple house shows. They've done, like, one in Jacksonville called, like, The House Always Wins. It wasn't, like, they didn't even film it, I don't think. There was no production of anything. It was just, again, a house show in Jacksonville. And I think they've done, like, 2, I think. Could be wrong, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Also, since Zelina Vega cosplayed as a character from Street Fighter, and it was announced that she's going to be in the game on commentary.
Yeah.
Which, if you know Zelina Vega, like, that's right up her alley. This is her thing. Nothing but good opportunities for people, especially Zelina, who's been busting her ass at everything she does. So I'm very excited to see that.
Hell of a cosplayer and gamer.
That cosplay was awesome.
I know, dude. Like,
I love her.
It was amazing. I know. Same.
Literally love her. I only have 2 more things. WWE legend Lanny Poffo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I apologize in advance. I just saw reports that he died today at 68. Obviously, many regards to the family, friends of Lanny. I don't... Like, that name doesn't sound familiar to me, but...
No, not me.
I know, like, generations older than you and me will know who that is. And, I mean, it's not... Losing people in the wrestling business isn't fun. So, obviously, much respect and love and prayers and everything to the family of Lanny. Yes, Lanny. Is Macho Man's brother? What?
Damn.
That I just learned something new.
Right, you learn something new every day.
See, you say that, but, like, is it Pofo or Pofo? Like, is it a long O or a short O? English is a hell of a language, I tell you what. Okay. Whatever. I'm not pronouncing it again. I can't. Final thing I have. Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And new TNT champion. He's back to being the king of television. But you know who came back? Wardaddy.
I don't know, because I didn't recognize him without the damn ponytail.
Listen, that man's looked... I love Wardlow. So...
Yeah.
Wardaddy for life. I loved the ponytail, right? That was... We were all team ponytail over here. But, like, my man's looks real good with short hair, too.
I almost didn't recognize him at first. I knew it was Wardlow, obviously, especially when, not only his music, but the freaking big-ass letters that spell his name on the Titantron. But still, I was like, that's him? Like, are you sure this is not, like, some sort of stunt double? That's battle-o, as I said on my story.
I hate you. How dare you? Battle-o.
Yeah.
But I. Hi,
What's up,
Justin. Get yo, Justin. Let's specify the Justins here. Yeah, so Samoa Joe, that means I'm speculating here. Revolution is next month. I can't remember what weekend.
March 5th.
Is it really March 5th?
Yeah, because my cousin's birthday is like the Friday before.
Oh my god. Okay, good to know. Alright, so I'm speculating now. Wardaddy versus a Samoan named Joe. TNT title. Wardaddy wins it back. Finally give him the respect he deserves.
That TNT title belt is just being thrown around, though. Like,
I mean,
I wonder why, like, they gave it to Darby in the first place. Like, just kind of makes me wonder. Like, if Wardlow was gonna come back and possibly, as we're predicting, face Samoa Joe for the title anyway, why take the title off Samoa Joe? I don't know. And that right.
To give Darby something to do, I guess. I mean, I'll talk more about Samoa Joe later. Spoiler, he's one of my picks. But Darby took an actual... I thought Darby died in the ring. I'll be honest with you.
I thought he died too. I was like, holy crap.
That, the muscle buster off the top to the wood?
Onto the wood. Dude, that takes me... Dude, I don't... Why do wrestlers do that? Like, I get you're wrestlers, but fuck, you don't have to scare me like that.
I
takes me back to when Kenny and Jon Moxley had that match of Full Gear, the Lights Out match, and Kenny freaking boom, right under the wall. I was like
that's gotta hurt.
Fucking ouch, if you ask me. I was like, oh, and that's how he lost, actually. It's kind of what costed him the match, because he's the one who decided, Kenny, I love you, I'm wearing your shirt, I have my wall right here, which is why you should watch the videos so you can actually see. But, I love you, but holy shit, what the fuck were you thinking? Like, he takes off the mat, and then it backfires on him. That's what you get, Kenny. Like, I love you, but fuck. Like, this is what happens when you do shit like that.
Justin said 1-800-WARDADDY. Facts. Jesus said I was more concerned for Joe because fuck Darby. Fair. We don't stand Darby over here. We stand the theme song.
I don't care. Like, I mean, I don't love the guy. Like, I'm so in love with him, but I don't hate the guy either. I'm just like, okay, it's Darby. Darby's cool. Of course, the theme song again. Like you said, I fucks with I Fell. Good ass song.
Every time it comes on, I'm like humming along. I'm like, oh, great song.
I do like cosplaying as Darby because it's really cool. The face paint, the jacket. I made the thumbtack jacket.
Well, now it's a thumbtack hoodie. Are you gonna do a thumbtack hoodie as well?
Maybe. I don't know. It wasn't hard. You just glue the thumbtacks on. You just get a hoodie.
Oh, and the fact. Oh, okay. I'll save all my comments for the
yeah, for your pick. For your pick.
And then Justin said the TNT title always changes up like the girls from 3L Dub. Justin. Okay. Do you have any other news and rumors?
It's been a busy ass week for me. I'm surprised I was even able to watch. First of all, I didn't even watch the Rumble live. But I had to watch Raw and well, Dynamite I was able to watch live, but Raw I wasn't able to. It's been a busy ass week. So as far as I know, no. But again, that's just because I've been so busy this week. It's been a busy weekend.
I understand. That's fine. That's okay.
Big sad. Big busy. Big sad.
Now wait, when are you not gonna be here?
The week of the 23rd. Okay. That day I'm leaving.
Okay, so I still have... Okay, I was thinking it was next week for some reason.
No, it's 2 weeks from now.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I guess this is more personal news, but I'm going to my first Dynamite next week, and I'm pretty fucking excited because I have a pretty fucking stacked card, you know. Getting possibly, I'm pretty sure, 2 title matches. So they confirmed the Acclaimed are defending their titles at next week.
Yeah.
That Matt said on his Instagram, and they even said like on the video package, the Elite. I get Carry On Wayward Son for the first time, and I have fucking Ramsey, so I'm pretty fucking excited. In case you haven't noticed, in case you haven't guessed, I sort of like the Elite, just a little bit.
Oh my god, do you really?
Yeah, just a little, just a tiny bit.
You know, I'll be honest, never would have guessed.
But there's nothing that gives it away. So,
no, not a damn thing.
I know it's hard to tell. Hard to tell, but yeah. So I'm an Elite match. So
Jesus said, what?
You know, I'm excited for that. Yeah. I'm gonna see Takeshita live for the first time.
Takeshita.
That's pretty cool. MJF, the rat bastard, first time seeing him compete live. I saw him return at All Out live, which was pretty cool. But I guess he didn't compete live. And this dude almost never wrestles, so that's a blessing.
He doesn't wrestle. That's the point.
Yeah. And I think there's another match. Can I look it up really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm missing a match, I think. Oh, I remember. I don't need to look it up. Jamie Hayter. I've seen her live before, but oh my god, it's gonna be awesome to see her live again. She's gonna
Jamie Hayter and Da Bunny.
What's my fit for Dynamite? Asks Justin. Honestly, I'm not exactly okay. I'm like 75% on what I have for my outfit. Honestly, it's just the bottoms. I think I'm gonna go like black leggings, so I can wear my like one Young Buck sock and then one Kenny Omega sock. And then I do plan on wearing my Bling Delete headband because I wore that all out. And I probably, depending, that's because it might be hot there, but I might wear my Kenny Omega jacket, my Nerds jacket.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega. So I think I am going to go decked out as the Elite because they're my favorites that I know are going to be there. Because Hangman he just competed and so far nothing, you know. For all you know, maybe a Rampage match, but I don't know. Jericho is going to be 2 days fresh out of the cruise afterwards, and they already have the Garcia-Guevara gauntlet thing. I think it's like a gauntlet match where Ricky Starks has to fight every single member of the Jericho Appreciation Society except Chris Jericho, because I'm pretty sure that's just a build-up to Revolution.
Yeah.
Hopefully Chris comes out at the very least. I want to say hi. He knows who I am, so maybe he will say hi. But I just want to say hi to Chris. Like, please, Chris Jericho. So the Elite are the only, like, all-time favorites of mine that I know will be there. So I think I'm just gonna go decked out as the Elite, like I did it all out.
There you go. Hola, Will.
Hello, Will. Hola.
Wow, he put like some other S's in your name. Savannah, snap.
Yeah,
there's a lot happening. It's great.
The more N's, the better.
Exactly. Yeah. So she'll be going to Dynamite next week.
Time.
I'll be going in April.
Right after my birthday.
I know, it's crazy.
2 days after my birthday.
It's gonna be such a long ass day. It's gonna be such a long ass day.
Okay. You know what, Matt? The fact that you kept your mouth shut for the Elite, I'll take what I can get.
See?
I'll take what I honestly, I appreciate that you know, did say me about the Elite. Like, honestly, thank you. I will say that. Matt likes me.
You guys are friends. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Must be nice having shows in your cities. It is.
This is the first time, and I honestly thought it would never happen. I was convinced it was never gonna happen. WWE has like had a SmackDown in El Paso once, but it was like a super long ass time ago. So of course I didn't go. Yeah. And ever since then, they do live events, but they've never done televised shows here. So I was like, "There's no fucking way AEW's doing it," but they did. I was
surprised.
Yeah, it's like they heard me, but
honestly, it probably is.
Okay, we can move on now from news and rumors because it's long. When is it not long?
Yeah, we're out here just doing great. Today in Women's Wrestling History, I literally forgot what the next segment was. I have it all written down. It's been a long day. I've had a headache all day. It was an AEW Dynamite and Rampage taping last year. There was only, sticking to the theme of the AEW, one women's match on each card. On Dynamite,
it's still kind of like that.
I mean, staying true to format.
So I was gonna say, like, at my show, that's how it's gonna be. There's only one women's match, which, how dare you?
I mean, I never hold my breath on anything more than what I get. Yeah. But we got Nyla Rose defeating Ruby Soho. Every time I hear her name.
Ruby Soho.
Every time I hear her name and she shows up, that song gets stuck in my head. I'm mad. And then on Rampage, or the Rampage taping, I guess, Thunder Rosa defeated Mercedes Martinez via DQ. I feel like I remember this.
I miss Thunder Rosa. I'm hoping they kind of pull the stereotype card at El Paso. And after Jamie Hayter, I'm pretty sure Jamie Hayter is going to be the bunny. Nothing against the bunny. I think she's talented as hell. But honestly, I don't think they would do that. They would have Jamie lose. So please, maybe Thunder Rosa come back in El Paso. Por favor.
I mean, if they're
I'll say it in Spanish, por favor.
Por favor. If they're gonna start building this AEW homegrown original girls versus outsiders, you can bring Thunder Rosa in. What is happening over here? What's happening?
Matt saying no heat, a difference in opinion, and I'm right. I'm not gonna argue because this is probably the only time we haven't argued in a long time.
And then he's talking about a chastity belt for Will. There's a lot going on.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize.
A lot of scissoring. Okay. Sounds all right.
Oh no, he was talking about heat with Will. Okay, I didn't see the previous comments. Sorry.
Yeah, there's this is why you come to the live chats, everybody.
Yeah, it's fun.
But we're on to wrestlers of the week. Savannah. Oh, what's up, Heel Tactics? Oh my god, everybody's here. Hello, everybody.
Another Justin emerges.
All the Justins.
All the Justins.
We only know 2. Well, actually, I know 3. But 2 are here.
Is it Justin Timberlake?
Yes, I personally know JT.
Damn. Aren't you lucky?
I hate to break it to you guys this way. It's crazy. Alright, wrestlers of the week. Go ahead.
Honestly, as far as I saw, there was really not that much tag team wrestling at all this week.
Not a whole lot, no.
And so I was like, what the fuck do I do? And I even went back to make sure that, I didn't miss anything or I wasn't forgetting anything. And no, sure enough, with the exception of, the Acclaimed in a squash match, there really wasn't that much tag team wrestling from what I watched. Because, again, I don't watch NXT, so maybe was there a tag match there? I don't know. I wouldn't know.
There was.
So I kind of cheated, but it was good to see them come back. And I'm talking about the dynamic duo of Edge and Beth Phoenix. They both returned at the Royal Rumble. Edge had a very short time in the Rumble, courtesy of Dominic Mysterio. Dominic eliminated Edge.
Prison Dom.
I know, it was Prison Dom eliminated Edge. I was like, wow. And then Rhea came out. Beth came and attacked Rhea and gave her a spear onto the concrete floor. Mm-hmm. It was cool to see. I love Edge and Beth working together. I think it's awesome. Honestly, I don't even think they don't have to do mixed tag matches. Let Beth tussle up with the dudes. She can handle herself. She's Beth fucking Phoenix. Sure. So they're my technical tag team of the week because I love them both, and it was good to see them both come back at the Rumble.
That's true. That's true. We're more than likely gonna end up getting a mixed tag match at Elimination Chamber, especially because that's also in Montreal. I think that's I'm pretty sure Edge said he wanted to retire in his hometown. So that might be the last match for Edge.
No, Edge, I haven't seen you live. Wait till after my birthday.
I'm just saying. Well, he's from Toronto.
I know.
But he's from Canada. Are they going to Toronto this year?
Apparently, they might be doing some sort of Canadian. No, that's AEW. They might do a Canadian tour at some point, but that's AEW. I mixed up the companies. But
there's a lot.
Look, Edge, you just came back, bro. Just one more run at the very least. And what I mean by that is go to WWE Live in El Paso because I'll be there.
There we go. Jeez. I'm gonna go with the Creeds because yes, there was a tag match on NXT.
There you go. I wouldn't know.
I literally struggled. I'm gonna be honest with you. I struggled trying to find a tag team this week. The Creeds, I love me.
Next week it's not gonna be hard for me.
Oh, I wonder who Savannah's gonna pick next week. Crazy.
Crazy.
But obviously I'm going with the Creeds. They didn't win, but hell of a match. Julius Creed got that dog in him. That is the guy.
The dog beam, like the lung X-ray with the dog on the heart. Yeah,
that is Julius Creed, 100%. I have nothing but respect for the kid. That, fixing a move on the fly and just hella strong. What's up, TC? Oh my god, everybody's here. Crazy.
Alright, it's a party.
It is a party. It's been like this in a while. What's up, y'all? But, like, it's so strong. Athletic as all hell. And then now, like, you're involving Ivy Nile back into this stuff because she got rocked off the apron. Like, not knocked. Like, Julius Creed full force into her. Man.
Oh, man.
It was, I got scared. She's a tiny girl, so I got a little scared. I'll be honest with you. But she seemed to be okay. But, like, it's more storyline with that and into Sheer and all of it. It's so good. Okay. Well, I'm not plugging that because we don't have a sponsorship, so I'm not doing it. It's on screen. There you go.
Yeah.
Unless I am a part of that, I'm not doing it. I want money out of it.
Mateo, this isn't for show. That's what Jesus said, not me.
I know.
Reading the comment.
I know. It's on screen for people to see. You know, youtube.com/showcase. You can watch it. Your turn. Famale or Famales.
Famales, I have two, and just a little special shout out. The two, obviously one is this gonna be, I already know, like, and it's not even a spoiler. Rhea Ripley, she won the Rumble, like as Katie said, as she deserves. She's going to Mania. She better fucking beat Charlotte, because, you know, justice for screwing her over in 2020 by giving Charlotte the title for ratings that did not change with Charlotte in NXT. And I'm going to give it to Asuka also, who came back, or as Kana, you know, that's like her dark side. Really cool to see she's been spraying the blue mist now, which, I mean, I love the color blue, so of course I was like, oh my god, it's blue! And, you know, she's just a creepy-ass thing, but oh my god, I'm here for it. Like, she could spray blue mist in my face, and I would say, thank you. So, she's also one of my picks. And then again, just... like we talked about earlier, shout out to Carmella, because she's back, Mella's money, glad she's doing well, and I freaking love her so much. I wish her nothing but the best, and whatever she's gonna do, whether it's in the ring, out of the ring, it's just really good to see her back, because I fucking missed her so much. So, shout out to Mella.
Shout out to Mella, exactly. Before I do mine, Matt said the transition was there, he couldn't help it. I understand. It was there, and I appreciate it. But if it was my own, then yes. Then Jesus said Rhea is his female of the week for winning the Rumble and being on the same flight he was back to Houston on Sunday. Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
And my female of the week? You guys are never gonna believe it. Do you want to take a guess?
It's Nia Jax. She returned at number 30 at the Royal
Rumble. You don't get show.
Good night, everybody.
Nah. The one.
No.
The only. Rhea motherfucking Ripley, baby.
Mommy Ripley.
Mommy, Poppy, all the above. Come on now. Listen, I... just people being like, what? No way. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Listen, women's wrestling just makes me emotional, but seeing Rhea win, I cried. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's crazy.
I was very happy. I didn't cry, but I was very excited.
They were happy tears.
I knew it was kind of gonna happen. I obviously, yeah, but like, you know, I cried happy tears for other things, and I didn't cry specifically for this moment. I don't have the same connection as you do with Rhea, but I was still very happy, because even though it was expected, you know, everyone's like, Rhea needs to win. This is like her time. Like, come on now. It was still, just watching it was very exciting to see.
Oh my god. And like we talked about like the ending sequence before, her and Liv both going the distance, like Rhea and Liv coming in at 1 and 2, which, excuse me, they are the same number. I'm so sick of that. Let's just call that out now.
We've talked about that. Yeah, they're the same number.
It's the same number.
Oh my god, they started at number 1. I'm like, it's not much different than starting at number 2. They both started at the same time.
It's not like the match
it's not like number
starts.
1. Yeah, it's not like Rhea Ripley was waiting, fighting with herself until Liv Morgan came out.
Yeah, like, the hell? It's 1A and 1B. Exactly, Jesus. But Rhea said, you know what? I want my redemption from Charlotte from Mania in 2020.
Yeah.
Rhea's
as long as Rhea wins, it'll be.
If they... I'm saying this now. If they do Rhea dirty one more time and not let... she will win the SmackDown Women's Championship. She will become a Grand Slam champion, as she should, at the very young age of 25, I'm guessing. She's young. Damn. She's younger than me. She's like 25 or 26.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I think. I also could be wrong. I don't remember anymore. She's young. She's in her 20s. But, like, do not let Charlie retain. You could have gone multiple ways with this. I personally wanted Bianca because that's really cool. But I understand why they did it. I understand. Will said Rhea was the safe pick. She was the state school of Rumble winners. Nothing wrong. Great program. Just easy. And the Rumble was great. Like, she got her nose busted open, like, 26. Thank you. Like, she got her nose... That's my age. She got her nose busted open in, like, the first 20 minutes-ish of the match, I think. And continued. So that's why she's Rhea Bloody Ripley now. I love her so much. But that's my only pick. Because I love Rhea so much. Now, your Manses.
Manses, I have 3.
Jesus. Okay.
Technically one didn't even compete, but I still had to.
Okay.
I'll go with the ones that did compete, and that is Hangman and Jon Moxley. Hell of a match to open up Dynamite. Obviously it was in Ohio, so of course it made sense to happen there. I've kind of noticed that AEW is really quick to do, like, the trilogy and stuff. Like, they speed run these trilogies. Like, I feel like trilogies are a little bit better when they're kind of timed out. You know, sometimes people's paths just cross again, so you get that trilogy. Just a personal preference, or at least just give them a little time. But no, there's sometimes just like whoosh, go with the trilogy. But this is not the last. At least Hangman and the Blackpool Combat Club it's not the last we're seeing of them.
Yeah.
After the match, you know, Claudio and Hangman kind of started like getting each other's faces. I'm like, dude, now that's gonna be a good ass match. Give me Claudio versus Hangman in a perfect world. Give me them at Revolution for the Ring of Honor title. Perfect match. Perfect world. Hangman wins and becomes the Ring of Honor World Champion. God bless my life if that happens.
Okay.
But that would be, dude, like, just thinking about it, I'm like, oh, man, that's amazing. That would be so cool. But anyways, that's just my dream. But still a good match, like I said, for the opener. I honestly did not really have an idea of who was going to win. Usually you can kind of tell. And I know it kind of seemed a little more, like, in Mox's favor because they're in Ohio. But also, it's like, you never know. Like, there's always, you know, feuds usually continue sometimes when someone is beaten in their hometown. They usually don't let it end there.
Yeah.
But good match. Not the last we're seeing from Hangman and the Blackpool Combat Club, though. That's for show.
The BBC. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. And honestly, I don't think it hurt Hangman at all. I think it just made him look stronger because it was a roll-up, you know, so it kind of caught him off guard. And at the same time, it was not like a squash match. It really, like, it was a pretty long-ass match. It was almost like, I think 20 minutes plus.
Something like that, yeah.
So, good on both of them. And just, technically, I decided to make it a pick just because, again, we talked about just how dramatic and perfect this was. I'm giving it to Sami Zayn. He's the one who broke the bloodline. Like, dude, oh my god, this dude, I've never seen one person, like, break my heart so much than the way Sam, even during the match, like, you could tell Sami Zayn was just so concerned for Kevin Owens and disgusted at what Roman was doing to him, and he finally broke. He couldn't do it anymore, and he betrayed Roman Reigns, and it was. And then afterwards, they beat him up with it.
They beat the shit out of him.
And there was a picture. Someone posted a picture online of Sammy and Kevin being helped to the back. I'm like, dude, that's breaking my heart even more.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Tugging at the heartstrings there, but it was really good. And I again, Sami Zayn is just incredible. So love that guy. So
before I do mine, I'll do chat. Jesus said those fucking Roman chants were loud. I mean, they were loud on TV. I can't imagine how loud they actually were, like,
Oh, yeah.
IRL. And then, now I'm getting called out. Katie out here calling Rhea young, like she doesn't try to fight us for calling her young. Y'all are damn near the same age. We actually are the same age. It's crazy. Will said I'm closer to 40 than Katie is to 30. Matt said Katie is closer to birth than I am to death. Hopefully, you guys. Okay, all right. Everyone take it easy. Yeah, Rhea, myself, and
Enemy.
the rat bastard himself are all 26. What a trifecta.
Damn. The rat bastard.
The rat bastard himself, MJF. All three of us are 26.
I get to see the rat bastard.
I've seen him. I mean, I was there for the Dippin' Dots incident, so I've seen him.
Dude, the Dippin' Dots, not the Dippin' Dots.
Not the Dippin' Dots.
Dude, and that's one. Jericho has a shirt of that. I have a ticket.
That's where it's.
He was feuding with Cody.
Yep. Yeah.
That's actually when MJF cost Cody the title. He threw him the towel.
It was during that. It was during that feud. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have been an MJF fan a long time ago.
And then Jesus said, and Savannah is closer to 7 than I am to 50. All right. I'm
like 14 years away from 7.
Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not even gonna try and think about that. I have one male pick. And I already mentioned it before.
Yeah.
A Samoan named Joe. Not Roman.
Joe.
The other one. Samoa Joe himself. The king of television. That Matt, Jesus. Samoa Joe is insane. I love watching him wrestle. And like, he beat the...
Don't mess with that dude.
He beat the dog shit out of Darby. Choked him out with the thumbtack hoodie to Darby's face.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was brutal and crazy and awesome at the same time. Just Darby tearing the ring apart, Joe hitting the muscle buster onto the fucking wood. Oh, like, it like hurts my like neck thinking about, like my back hurts thinking about all of that. I love Samoa Joe, and like Wardaddy came back, and like love Wardaddy. So the fact that we're gonna get that feud again, hopefully in like a correct setting and a longer, like, y'all put some goddamn respect on Wardaddy. I mean it this time, Tony Khan. I'm talking to you, TK. Put some respect on Wardaddy. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. I'll be honest, I struggled real hard with this question of the week, so it's not that good. So, I'm sorry to everybody. It's not my best work. I struggled. But we're gonna do some preemptive year in advance predictions.
Year in advance predictions? Like, we're gonna predict shit from the next
year? Yeah, we're gonna predict shit that's gonna happen next year. I know we kind of already did this with, like, our what we expect to happen this year, but this one is more specific. I know, it's okay. Will said he likes potato salad. I'm not a big fan of potato salad, but I can understand. So, since this is the Rumble recap, basically, who do you think will win the men's and women's Rumble in 2024?
First of all, saying 2024 alone already, like, oh my god. It's because I'm supposed to graduate in 2024. Katie,
oh my god. My baby's gonna graduate next year, y'all.
God, remind me. I just thought about it because I'm gonna take 2 classes in the summer and then I'll need 2 semesters left. So that means the fall semester of this year and then spring of 24.
Salud.
Holy crap. Okay, sorry. Let's just think about Rumble. That's from
just
South
start
Park.
barking.
Yeah. Anyways, Jordan Grace. Dude, Jordan Grace. Like, I think I need to start watching Impact just because of her. Like, I see her Instagram and I'm just like, dude, this woman is jacked. And I see her journey that she went on. I'm like, dude, I think
it's crazy.
Hangman Page was shut up, Justin. No, he won't. Hangman is not gonna be in the men's room. Shut your face.
Okay, so we'll do one at a time. Men's. Who do you think will win the men's Rumble next year?
It has to, like, especially if it's not this year. Sami Zayn. Like, I need Sami Zayn to win the Rumble.
Okay.
Please, por favor, give him his mania moment, needs his title moment, needs a world championship. Por favor, just give me what I want. But, okay. Can I pick two? Sami Zayn or AJ Styles. One of those fools gotta win the Royal Rumble at some point, okay? Like AJ, that's one thing that AJ has yet to do in the WWE. He has not won Money in the Bank, and he has not won the Rumble. He needs to do at least one of them, and I want it to be the Rumble, honestly.
Okay.
So
Sami is a very strong pick. It's kind of hard. I don't know. I'm ignoring chat for right now until I give my answer and then I'll read it. Yeah, I can see it popping up, but I'm trying to like think. And I literally knew this question. I'm trying to. Carmelo Hayes. I don't think he would win. He's definitely gonna have a nice showing next year. I don't know. I don't think it would happen, but I think it'd be really cool. I kind of want Xavier Woods to win it.
That'd be cool. Or even Kofi Kingston, like, as much Royal Rumble moments as he's had. I think they tried to do, like, the save moment,
they did.
But, oh my god, it just looked like they hit him straight in the head with that chair. Like, that's what it looked like. I was like, holy shit.
It was bad, yeah. I really, because I just want really good things for Xavier Woods, aka Awesome Creed. Like, I just want really good things for him. But if it's not going to be Xavier, as much as I hate him, could be Austin Theory. A-Town Down, it's possible. A-Town plausible.
Might be burned to the ground.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm just saying. Before we do the women's, I'm gonna do some chat reading real quick.
I have some responses.
Jesus said CM Punk wins next year after eliminating the Elite and Hangman. Heel Tactics Justin said he's jumping the gun, but he needs Bianca to beat Charlotte at next Mania. Understandable. Justin said, why not? If you're a true fan of his career, it should not matter where
I never said I wouldn't be a fan of him, and I never said I wouldn't be, like, happy for him. I just don't think... The reason why I think he should stay in AEW is because he's an original, and he's literally the one who held up the phone that said that, and basically that showed the world that All Elite Wrestling was happening. So I feel like AEW is the place for him to be. They just need to fucking book him right and book him. That's why I think the Ring of Honor Championship would be perfect for him. Like, give him that championship so he could be the world champion he was destined to be before feuding with punk-ass people that cause problems.
She said punk-ass
I'm not bitter, just don't get me started with Hangman, okay?
Matt said Hangman can't be in the Rumble until he has his
NXT run. The dude is, I guess... I don't know, because I feel like younger talent is the one that, like, are in NXT, you know? Like...
well, not real. I mean, like, yes and no.
Because I feel like the older... I don't know. Again, I don't watch NXT. You guys need to tell me, like, the average age range for NXT talent. But I feel like when there's older veteran... Like, not veteran talent, but older talent coming into NXT, it's usually they were in the main roster at some point. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
I get you.
AJ, Charlotte... Well, Charlotte was in NXT first, so that doesn't count. But, like, AJ... You know, New Day coming back, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the ages for a lot of them, so, Vince said men's Rumble Lashley, women's EO. Will said Matt and I enter 1 and 2, and we do like Xavier and Kofi did. Why would I put that evil in the universe?
Don't get me started on that shit. Do not get me started on that shit. I read the Gospel of the Bucks book to you right there.
I don't even know. I'm not there yet. Hold on. Heel Tactics says Grayson Waller, he needs chaos on Twitter. Cody's the reason AEW exists. Cody and TK, it is what it is. Oh god, hold on. Hangman is going to NXT level up, then NXT and finally SmackDown, winning the Rumble in 2030. Jeez, I don't even want to think about 2030. That feels like so long.
Bro, you like people who say Cody's the reason don't know shit. Like that's all I gotta say. That's the last thing I'm gonna say.
We're not getting into that because I am not in the mood for all of that conversation. And y'all can keep talking about it. We're gonna move on to the women's rumble because again, I'm
Exactly.
over it at this point because I have a fucking headache.
Exactly.
Who do you think will win the women's rumble next year?
Women's Rumble, that's honestly a little bit harder for me. Because honestly, you have to. I'm trying to think about what could happen this year also. I would like to hope that they don't do this to poor Bailey, but I would like to see her win a title again at some point, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it's this year. But if not, I would like to see her win the Royal Rumble. She, well, I guess technically Sasha, but Sasha's no longer with us. She's in Japan now as Mercedes Monet, which, by the way, that theme song is always getting in my head at the worst time. I'm not the biggest fan of the theme song, but oh my god, it is always in my head at the worst times. That being said, Bailey is the only horsewoman still in the WWE that has not won the Royal Rumble. Maybe it is her time, and I think she deserves the title. So I would hope it does not take until 2024 to um to get there. But if that's the case, then I think it'll be Bailey.
If so, I was saying this year, if it's not Rhea, it should be Bailey. Next year, if it's not Bailey, it should be Naomi.
Agreed. I will say Naomi's a fantastic.
I mean, that's if, again, this is all speculation. If Naomi comes back,
that is true.
Because
that is very true. She needs, first of all, she needs to know that we need to know that she's coming back, and I hope, kind of like the same thing with Bailey. I hope it doesn't take until next year for us to find out. Like if Naomi returns, I hope that return is not as exciting as it would be. I don't want to go that long without seeing Naomi. She's incredible. She's a really good wrestler.
Oh, she's like, before Bianca was like on the up and coming, like I was saying that Naomi was like hands down one of the most athletic people, not women.
Yeah,
anything.
One of the most athletic people. That.
Yeah, like because she was doing Kofi Kingston Rumble save spots. Casey Catanzaro does some. Well, she wasn't in this year, but when Casey was in the Rumble, or Katana, whatever she's called now, she did a few like crazy Rumble saves because they're all very athletic people. I mean, Casey was on fucking American Ninja Warrior, guys. She was an American Ninja Warrior.
That shit's hardcore. Like, I see the obstacles, I'm like, dude, I could never.
Will said, then do you save her for that return, bring her back before, and she loses the shine? That's a little sparkle emoji early. I would save, like, if Naomi comes back, I want it saved for the Rumble. Like, don't pull a Cody and, like, give us, like, vignettes and stuff like that. If Naomi
here's
comes
the thing,
back,
like, what if she comes back, like, for SummerSlam? Like, if she makes a return, then yeah, maybe her being back already and her winning the Rumble would still be very, like, a big thing. But if it's, like, freaking December or November and she's still not back, then at this point just wait until the Rumble. I feel like if there's like a certain, like, there's like a time frame where it could still work, the excitement and like how Will said, the shine, if you will, I feel like it could still work if she comes back like by SummerSlam, or even like sooner, even at Mania, it would be, there would, I think, still be that shine because look, she's back now. And now she hasn't won the Rumble. Now she can win it. But again, if it's later in the year, November, December, and she's still not back, but she plans on coming back, then yeah, the Rumble probably is her best bet, especially if she's winning.
Oh, 100%. And last thing, heel tactics, Justin. Sol Ruka got to show up at the next year's Rumble. 100%. I need Sol Ruka's presence in the Rumble next year. I need her everywhere. That girl is a star.
We got Roxanne Perez.
We did. We did.
That was a good surprise.
Roxanne, Zoe, and Indy were the NXT presence for the women, which big fucking shout out. And the only reason Roxanne didn't go longer is because they needed to save her for this Saturday because Saturday's Vengeance Day and she has a title match.
She could not get her.
Which, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But she still put up a hell of a fight. And she got a great pop, too. That's all that matters. I love Roxanne. Precious baby. She's so cute. I love her.
Yeah. We're the same age. And I'm like, I didn't realize how short she was. Like, I thought I was short. But I don't know if we're like the same height or if she's a little bit shorter than me, but I'm like, oh my god, she's so little. She's so cute.
She's tiny. She muy pequeño. But yeah. That's best ShElite showcase this week. Jesus.
This year. That's the last show for the year.
Yeah, we're
See you
done.
guys.
It's crazy.
See you next year.
See you next year. Savannah, plug your stuff. You know the drill.
Plug in my stuff that's currently not active. If you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at y2garcia_. If there's no underscore, it's not me. I don't have a lot going on. I'm just a little stressed with school because we're only like 3 weeks in and there's already so much kind of being thrown at me. But I still want to try and get some stuff for like the fuse that I kind of thought of an idea concept, but I just need to see if I'll even go through with it. New Japan Takeover, another show that I do. Next show I plan on doing is for Battle of the Valley, where we have Mercedes Monet making her in-ring, I believe it's her in-ring debut. I haven't kept up with Stardom, but I don't think she's been on yet, so
she hasn't.
It's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool to see. So yeah, that's at least I know I have a New Japan Takeover for this month. As far as like the fuse, I'm still stumped and kind of busy right now with school.
I mean, like I said, school's first. The shows will always be there. It'll be okay. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRasson13. Links from about to take all things ShElite Showcase, twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Y'all know you want to go follow it if you don't already. We're like 8 people away from 50. You want to make us an affiliate? I know you do. Go follow the Twitch.
Please, pretty please.
Pretty please. Gracias. Then youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. Watch the videos. They're way more entertaining. Literally, way more entertaining. You can go subscribe there too.
We're way to 200.
Yeah, I know. We're getting there, and I'm very proud of that. So
yeah, same.
You can go watch all the videos there. There's YouTube exclusive stuff. There will be more eventually. I'm trying my best. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you want to listen, ShElite is the brand and the weekly show that you're currently watching and or listening to. Hi, how are you? Inside the Mind of interview series that I do. New episode will be out on Monday. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is. You'll just have to figure it out. Yeah, that's why you got to be subscribed. I'm not going to tell you who it is. But I'm doing the interview on Sunday, and then I'm uploading everything on Monday. I have a busy weekend, but that's okay. It's good things. And then, like Savannah said, New Japan Takeover, Light the Fuse. In the Crowd stuff is up there. It's not really being used right now, but that's okay. Storytime with Katie Kinsey Bebe, which I will be doing more of those soon, I promise. There's a lot of stuff. You know, we do a lot. We do a lot of things here. You can catch us on other people's shows. Well, you can catch me on other people's shows. Like, I'm on the latest episode of Young Kings Wrestling. I appreciate them bringing me on. Those are my guys. Much appreciated. Even though the Advocate never shows up. But it's fine. He's here in spirit. Always.
Yes.
And TC was here. So, shout out. But I think that's everything. There will be no post show because I've had a headache all day and it will not go away.
Yeah. So,
thank you guys again so much for watching and listening. We greatly appreciate it. Until then, bye-bye.